Have you ever heard on the news that your nation's rank has fallen this year and this continually happens for the next few years? But have you cared about that? Overall it has nothing to do with you, right? No, it's wrong. Let me tell you my friend, if the national ranking is not so important, China would have never worked that hard for the few decades to compete with the US. In the past, the world order was defined by the national power, with examples of the ancient Egypt and the Great Britain. Specifically, it had been the military power to conquer the others. As time changes, nowadays it is defined by national economic growth, as in the case of the United States. They care much more about the productivity instead of rushing of armaments for war. Basically, productivity is the number of output can be produced with a fixed amount of inputs, and there are four key determinants of productivity: physical capital, human resources, natural resources, and technological advancement. Gone with the flow of time, the importance of each determinants changed with the eras. Before, it was more about the power of natural resources. Ancient Egypt was once the most powerful empire. Its development had made the world bounce before the great pharaohs. For so long, ancient Egypt was known for its abundant natural resources, with the fertility brought by the Nile, with huge number of widespread farms and luminous gold palaces and number of the pyramids. Mother Nature had offered ancient Egyptians with so many gifts. This explained a lot about the successful era of the most powerful country back then. Time passed by, in early modern society, when the first revolution of technological advancement in 20th century, it seemed that Egyptians had lost their pride for another country, the Great Britain, as well as, natural resources had lost its position to the hand of physical capital. Back then, the Industrial Revolution began in the United Kingdom and most of the important technological innovations were British. This transition included going from manual labor to machines, new chemicals manufacturing and iron production processes, improved efficiency of water power, the increasing use of steam power, the development of machine tools, and the rise of the factory systems. By the year of 1925, British Empire reigned over a quarter of the world's people and was widely known as the world's factory. In the modern world, people feel more concern about the importance of human capital. After all that physical capital was invented by human. Since World War I, United States has become the neverland for people around the world. In fact, the US territory has never suffered from the war, except from Pearl Harbor. Thus, this country is the ideal place for thriving with freedom. Many scientists around the world like the Jewish came to United States and triggered the scientific technical revolution in 1940s. In fact, the US brain-drained country's human resources to take the lead in the world order by attractive scholarship and create great opportunities for gifted students. Concerning about the importance of human resources, many developed countries are continuing promulgate policies to attract talent to their nation, which leads to the creation of brain drain that later mostly harm the developing countries. However, in the future, we expect the rapid growth of technological advancement will change the productivity. This booming trend right now is that every country focuses on the improvement of technology in order to increase the productivity. For example, during the late of 20th century, the Japanese take the Soviet Union out to become the second biggest economy in the world with great technological innovations. Up to now, however, in this is very competitive industry, the country will have to try harder to follow the development of top leading countries. Not just comfort our daily lives, technology create a whole new chapter for the productivity. With the automation, the production are now more productive than ever before. Machines have begun executing laborious, repetitive tasks. Speedy performance of tasks has saved human effort and time, otherwise more outputs are produced. Information and telecommunications revolution taking place since 80 significantly enhanced the world economy's growth. Modern technology has also provided ways to grow more food, transport more people and make more products for a growing society, new ways of communication. In the end, it diversifies the number of employment in the society. To sum up, ranking in the world order vitally depends on the economic growth. Apparently, the significance of productivity determining factors is varied throughout the history. While the world changes more rapidly due to the technological innovation, this will be the future of humanity in terms of better standard living. Above all, economic growth means people can have better food on their plate and a better roof over their head.
Created using Powtoon.